Like, even when you're doing so much and being such a great employee, you shouldn't feel like you're walking on eggshells sometimes. And I just cannot build up enough speed for nothing. Come on. Alright, let's go back. Oh my fucking god. Come on. God damn it. Hang on, hang on. I'm gonna get this shit right. Oh, damn it. Invisible spring. Whoa! The Toronto Raptor was trying to sneak up on me. Alright, can I get out this fucking level now? While I've got my rings intact still before some more crazy shit happens. But yeah, I don't know why, I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about your employers and shit, but, I mean, try not to get, I mean, I guess my advice would be, if you know it's probably another spring I need to hit, but if you know that your job sucks, or they may not treat you the way that you know you need to be treated, and you definitely don't do anything wrong, you know, my advice would be to definitely, well, don't do anything outlandish, like I've been known to just fucking get fed up with the job and not show up the next day. You definitely don't want to do that shit. Like, just stay consistent on the job hunt, and once you get something solid locked in, you just move on. You can put your notice in or whatever, however you want to do it, but just always make sure you've got something to fall back on. And that's where a lot of us mess up at. We just say, fuck that shit, I'm out. Now, I never had a big, you know, I quit type of hissy fit, but I have left, I think well, probably the only job I did that was my very first job at Chuck E. Cheese. I just literally walked in casual clothes one day and was like, I fucking quit. You know, you guys suck, and this is not the bullshit I signed up for. I think I was 16 at the time. This may have been about 05, 06. Well, if I was 16, it was 06. Yeah, now that job sucked. There was no way around it. That job sucked. Parents have no idea how to control their kids, and I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is like, shit. Chuck E. Cheese is, I guess, an exception because, I mean, that's the place for your kids to run around wild, but at the same time, you know, they still need to know that adults need respect anyway. You know, we all had to dress up, literally just dress up like Chucky, so that was also one of my most humiliating job experiences. But at the time, I remember not giving a fuck because I had a job. I had a legitimate job for once. Because I used to just do shit like sell candy, sell fun-size candy, sell bootleg CDs, bootleg DVDs, all that shit. All this shit just to kind of, you know, get some money to buy video games and junk food. Because my parents didn't really buy my games a lot. I often had to find ways to buy my own shit and would get the next shit by selling my current shit, you know? And this has been the case since probably back in elementary school. I used to always have some kind of hustle. Back in elementary school, the big thing was buying Dragon Ball Z, not cars, buying Dragon Ball Z pictures, like literally printed out DBZ pictures. Like, I believe if they were in black and white, they were going for 25 cents. If they were in color, they were going for 50 cents. And when I say that was a hustle, like, my dad, I remember I showed my dad my money one time, and it was only about $7, but he was like, what the fuck? How the fuck are you getting this money off of just literally selling fucking paper? And he actually volunteered to take me to the library because we didn't have a computer at the time. And he volunteered to take me to the library so we could print out more pictures. Probably to cut in on my profits. So yeah, that was that. That's the type of shit I did all the way until I was 16 and got that job at Chuck E. Cheese. And I remember very clearly, like, my first check was so bad, but I didn't even care because it was my money. And at the time, the only real payday I'd actually had. Why didn't I get that bubble? Oh, fuck you, Tails. I got a whopping $97. How was I supposed to do this? Hang on. Give me that shit back. Fuck. How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Am I relying on invincibility frames? Because you jump so... Hang on, hang on. There's a way to do that. I'm trying to, like, jump up the second it's about to disappear. Shit! Hang on, it's not working. Hang on. Fuck! That is some bullshit. Like, I'm above this shit. Hang on, run this shit way back. Oh, okay, that works. I'm gonna get my air bubble, bitch. Yeah, so my first check was $97. I was part-time as fuck thanks to a school schedule, but it didn't matter. That was enough to put money in my pocket. That was enough for me to get some PS2 games, and life was good, you know? Not to mention that having a job when you're in the 9th, 10th grade, I was in the 10th grade, having a job when you're in the 10th grade, people really make you feel like you're on some real shit, and make you feel like you're making power moves out here, and I owned it. Like, I was not afraid to tell anybody I worked at Chuck E. Cheese, because as far as I was concerned, you know, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Okay, so we've got this little puzzle right here, so I'm only assuming that they're just literally gonna go left to right like that. Oh no, they're gonna double it up on me, okay? Oh, that is some bull. That is some... I probably could have held up that entire time and looked up, but I didn't do that. But I do believe, I don't know if I can try to, try to repeat special stages. But, shit, man. Let's see what's good. Let's try to get this shit right. Holy shit. Fuck you. God damn it. Yeah, I probably deserve to get fucked up after that. Yikes. Let me see, what was my second job? Oh, why did I rewind? Hang on. There we go. I think after the whole Chuck E. Cheese thing, all of my jobs after that for a little while were at restaurants. Worked at a place for about 3 months, Rafferty's. Worked there for about 3 months, and then some deadly storm came and totally fucked the building up. So that was that, you know. Hated that place anyway. And then after Rafferty's, I think it was Red Lobster. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so went from Rafferty's to Red Lobster to Bonefish Grill. Definitely made the best money at Bonefish. Oh, are we going to Wing Fortress Zone? Okay. Yeah, definitely went from Rafferty's to Red Lobster to Bonefish. Bonefish was not bad, but I think by that point I was completely burnt out on the entire restaurant thing anyway. No, this is straight out of Sonic 2 right here. That's the exact same. Maybe it's all the exact same, I don't know. But by that time I got fed up with the whole restaurant thing in general and ended up working at a car dealership. I was working for Toyota, I sold some fucking cars and all that good shit. And eventually, other dealings I had kinda took me away from that too. Because when you're a car salesman, I mean, you're commission paid, but you've got to sacrifice so much time to that shit. You are not allowed to have a life, really. I mean, you can have a life, but you are expected to come in even on your off days to appease the customers who you're trying to make deals with. If they say, well, you know what, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is not good for me to come back up there, I'm busy. Oh, what's that, you're off Saturday? Well, that's the fucking day I want to come in and buy a car, so get your punk ass up here. I mean, you got to do it. So I found myself going in on my off days a lot, and it really sucked. The money was good though, that's one thing I cannot lie about. The money was amazing. But definitely don't, I mean, if you're planning on being a car salesman, just be ready for that to be your career. I unfortunately am not ready for that to be my career. I've got other things, other obligations that I needed to work on, doing the whole voice acting thing, and with my schedule there, I couldn't really afford. Okay, so are we knocking these back at them? With my schedule on that, I couldn't really afford to do. I mean, I couldn't afford to take off work. They wouldn't really allow it, and I didn't want to soak in all my time to just cashing out the game of life early and say I want to sell cars for the next 30 years, because it's some senior citizen ass dudes up there selling cars who have really just either found it as their passion in life or have made it their passion. And I did not have that much of an interest to make it my passion. I'm totally fine with the job, you know, paying me my money here and now, but I need some sort of flexibility, because I had classes to take and all this shit for my voice acting. You know, had to literally go to a little modeling thing, and have actually even needed to do a lot of rehearsals, a lot of auditions, met up with an agent, all this shit. And you know, with my car salesman schedule, I couldn't really focus on what I literally wanted to do as a career. Now, they get it in your head from the jump that this is something you're going to be doing for years if you intend on working here. Unfortunately, I did not acknowledge anything they were saying when they were pretty much letting me know that they wanted me there for a lifetime. I was just saying whatever I needed to say in the interview just to get on board. So, obviously, when I wanted to quit, they really acted like they couldn't understand why I wanted to do it. But, I mean, I'm young. At the time anyway, I'm fucking up. At the time, I was 22. I was 22. I'm 23 now, so that was just last year. So at the time I was 22, and I'm just thinking, like, all these old dudes, man, all these dudes that, I mean, where you can say car selling really is the final frontier for them. I understand why they may not want to move on. Shit. But I just can't do it. I'm fucking up. Hang on. I could not adhere to the car salesman schedule for too long, because I've just got so many other projects that I needed to work on in life, and I wasn't ready to hand all my chips in so early and just give up and just say, well, fuck everything else I want to do in life. I'm gonna be a car salesman for the remainder of my days. If that's something that you're into, that's totally great, but and I can definitely see myself doing it again at some point, but I really am just not ready to commit to something for that long of a duration. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this recording right here. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble about more pointless bullshit. And yeah, as always, if you're feeling the video, stay tuned for more. I'm not gonna beg you to like and subscribe. Not gonna beg you to do anything that you may not want it to do, because I would prefer it be genuine. If you genuinely like it, then yeah, go ahead and fuck with us. There's more shit to come.